despite that you should always be keen for everything, one thing in particular to be keen for is when words are kind of just changed. And it's not just words, but it's a great example. For instance, if a woman is fragile, oh, she's elegant. She's tender. Or is she weak? Is something bold, or is it fat? There are many words that have to be used to sound poetic and sound nice. So, when you're trying to be accurate and you're trying to think logically and unbiasedly, if that is what you're trying to do, always assess the situation from your own perspective. Don't hear bold and elegant and fragile as what they say and go, ooh, those sound like fun words. I bet that means it's good. At that point, I could just say it's brilliant, and that would mean it's the best thing you've ever seen. But where's the proof there? Instead, assess things yourself. Now, obviously, you won't have the option to assess them yourself, so you'll have to interpret what they mean. For instance, when someone says their friend is very bold and, what's another light word to use? Very bold and direct. That's not really light, honestly. Honest. I guess bold and honest. Okay. That's another way of saying she will directly tell you to your face you're ugly without skipping a beat. So you have to interpret what messages are sent out. If something like a car has fake exhaust tips and fake spoiler and fake just everything, okay, they're trying to send the message of sporty. But if you assess it, you go, well, despite the fact that it appears as such, and that you have given them the message of saying it's sporty, I can interpret that none of that is real, and you want to be seen as sporty, but you don't want to spend the money on the actual sporty things. And also, sometimes, honesty is less bold. For instance, when you're trying to convey an emotion in a scene, like in a movie, you can use music, you can use a filter, you can use editing, you can use long pauses in speech which are unrealistic. That conveys the emotion directly, but not the message. So sure, not using any of that and giving it just raw footage, that may have less effect because, it's not triggering certain things in your brain, like blue is more sad. But that can also amplify it in a way, if you understand. But because media is mostly aimed at stupid people, especially in America, they say, oh, forget that. We don't like good cinema. We're going to boost the effects and boost the music so people with the little bitty neurons who don't think beyond surface level, they get the message and they say it's the best movie I've ever seen. Very sad, very emotional. A lot of things are designed for Americans. Video here explains that.